It's going to be the Insider's video review for Thursday, September the 10th, 2015 for Drummond Energy Bands. Please read our trading disclaimer. Earlier this morning we were looking at a couple of trades. One of the ones I caught on video was a short from this block here that I'll show you here with this arrow here. We looked at a short from this particular point because we had the white dotted line here in this upper yellow. This is what we would consider to be a strong block down to continue the trend, because the yellows are pointing down and the trend has been down. But under the condition of the short, we're looking at it from the context of our dots, and our dots are very weak. So when the trader understands, the very simple method of using these dots here, you notice they're red, and they're also below this solid mid line. This is very strong energy down. And as we retrace back into this block, the very first time up in here, is an excellent opportunity to get short. And under the weak dots, in other words, our dot here is crawled from being red to magenta. There's a sign of weakness, and then when it crawls above the solid midline, this push down is going to have very, very weak energy. So this support down here, either the valley or the top green line here, is going to provide strong support. So there was an opportunity that I caught on video here to ride it on back down to this point right here, and we got out right here at 44. So this is 44 here on the right chart, and this green dotted line is our green dotted line here on the left chart. This is our support lower energy hourly lower energy band. So when we got the valley here, after going back to this is the 12-minute mid and a very weak push down. Notice our dots are above the solid midline. This is an opportunity here to engage the long trend. I had just gotten out of a short and wanted to capture it on video, but the long could have equally been taken as well there, because this is what we would consider to be an exhaust pattern that's turned weak after it was very strong. So those are really great trades, and if you are interested in learning any more about Drummond Energy Bands, send us an email at jb@drummondenergybands.com. Thank you. So I'm capturing a video here. This is about the opening here. You'll notice that price has just come back to the 12-minute mid. This is the refresh. We just had a 12-minute exhaust. We got a 12-minute refresh here back to the mid. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at joining the energy when it's gotten much, much weaker. See here the dots are very strong, pushing down below the solid midline. So we want to take advantage of the push down under a weak dot condition, and then we could look at buying some support. So you can see how there's a lot of bars happening here on the open. This is very typical. A lot of crazy stock traders placing their orders on the open. And we're going to look for a push down under a weak dot condition. You see we just had that here. But what we want to have is we want to see the push come down and find support under this condition. So we're going to monitor this here. I'm going to pause this and come back. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get back to this mid in this strong block, right? And I actually kind of missed getting the best possible entry. I'm going to just put my stop above the top here. But you can see that we're up into a strong block with a hourly mid, which should make this a strong block. So we're exhausting up there. I would expect price now from this block to at least come back down to this level right here. We've got to move our stop here in a sec. About 44 at least. So I'm going to move this down here. So we're going to down to about 44 thereabouts. this neighborhood. So this time-wise, we're at 9:35 here. I'm just going to pause this. You just notice the upper yellow was, brick momentum, so it's still down, so we can stay with this. I'm just going to move my stop on down here to break even. Pause. So we're getting closer down to this, I guess about 44 level. Just going to bring this up so you can see it. And we're at, we got ticked on, and we got filled. So that's a minimum target. We definitely could go down to the valley, but under this weak dot condition, the support can hold. So it made a lot of sense to place that trade there, just to, take the minimal, which is what the market would typically offer. And of course, the entry wasn't the most graceful. I kind of got sidetracked there, but anyway, this is using our strong block, using the reasoning that we have a white dotted line in this strong block. And the block is an area in which we continue the trend from. In other words, we expect the retrace to push the trend and continue the trend. So I'm just going to finish up here, and if anybody has any questions, please post it here in Insider's Video Review.